It's the president who's known for having an iconic voice
and wasted away the most productive years of my life.
and a joyful dance. Let's talk a little bit about Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. As I mentioned in my previous video, under apartheid, South Africans were divided by race. Apartheid was an authoritarian system of government in South Africa between 1948 and 1994, and we can divide apartheid laws into two parts: petty apartheid, which controlled daily interactions, and grand apartheid, which went further, removing Black South Africans from the political system. Nelson Mandela rose to prominence in this environment, rising in rank through the African National Congress and establishing its youth league. At first, the ANC organised peaceful protests and petitions. But after the Sharpeville massacre in 1960, when police killed 69 unarmed peaceful demonstrators, Mandela and others concluded that peaceful protest alone was no longer enough. He helped form Umkhonto weSizwe, the ANC's armed wing, which means Spear of the Nation. It carried out sabotage against government infrastructure. All of his activities were pushed underground when the apartheid government banned the ANC in the wake of Sharpeville under the Suppression of Communism Act in 1950. After avoiding capture for years, earning him the nickname of the Black Pimpernel, Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment during the Rivonia Trial in 1964. These are his iconic words from the stand.
It is an ideal for which I hope to live for, but my Lord, if it needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
He would spend 27 years behind bars, much of that on Robben Island, a prison similar to Alcatraz. From prison, he became the global face of the anti-apartheid movement. Meanwhile, events like the 1976 Soweto uprising led to international sanctions, and decades of grassroots resistance put enormous pressure on the apartheid government. Released in 1990, Mandela worked with President F.W. de Klerk to dismantle apartheid peacefully. In 1994, South Africa held its first fully democratic elections. Mandela became president, overseeing the transition from racial division to reconciliation. This is why Nelson Mandela, who died in 2013, is remembered not just as a president, but as a symbol of endurance, justice, and the fight against apartheid's injustice.